Hi everybody, this is Engineer Rodolfo Ocate from Haro, Iloilo City, Philippines. Welcome to the second series of lecture of slope deflection. Today we have this two-span beam with triangular loading and two concentrated loads. The basic fundamental equation, we have these two, the moment on the left AB and moment on the right BC. It is equal to the fixed end moment. If it is moment at AB, fixed end moment AB plus K stiffness factor times 2 theta A plus theta B. They are almost similar. We just follow this subscript A, the first one, B, the second one, twice theta A on the first. Here subscript is B first, B then A. Now the fixed end moment for any type of loading we have here above. For a full span uniform load, WL square over 12. For a concentrated load at a distance of A, okay, we split the L into A and B. The formula is PAB square over L square. Okay. Moment A, we have to place first A then B square over the L. For a B, B first, B then times A square over L square. For a triangular load, you will notice that the moment at B is bigger than moment at A. So moment at A is smaller than B. So divisor is 30 while at B the divisor is 20. Actually this expression over 20 is bigger than over 30, WL square over 30. So A is smaller over 30. For a partially loaded uniform load, we have this formula. It's a very long discussion, so just follow. If ever you encounter this, then we have a couple placed at a certain distance K, K1 on the left. So we have this formula. Okay, as of now we don't use these two. Oftentimes these three are used in the slope deflection. Okay. We start with this. You just follow this four subheading or the title of the solution. Follow this: relative stiffness factor, fixed end moment, moment equation, and joint condition. We have always these four labels. You have to follow this. Okay, the first one is relative stiffness factor, meaning relative, related to each other. Now here the distance AB is 9 and 6. The distance of 6 is much steeper than AB, the 9. So BC is with a stiffness factor of 3, while the AB is 2. Okay, how to find this? You have this. I of L for AB, L is 9, 1 over 9. Then BC is L over 6. This is 6. Lowest common LCD, lowest common divisor is 18 between the 9 and 6. 18 can be divided by 9, 18 can be divided by 6. Okay, 18 divided by 9 equals 2 times I equals to 2I. Here 18 divided by 6 is 3 times I equals to 3. 2 over 18 is also 1 over 9. Okay, just simplify this. 3 over 18 is 1/6, and so K is 2 here. K here is 3. Stiffness factor relative. Then the fixed end moment AB, we have the formula a while ago. These two. The fixed end moment AB due to concentrated load, the formula is PAB. Okay. We have 2. I just write 1 because we have no more space here. Okay, so AB, we start with A. 20 times 2 times 7 square. 20 times 2 times 7 square over 9 square. Then the second one, concentrated load, with respect to A, this is 6 times 3 square. 6 times 3 square divided by 9 square. Okay. Simplifying this 2, which is equal to minus 30.864. Then for BA, we start from B. The 20 is 7 first, then 2 square. The 20, 7 first, then 2 square divided by 9 square, the span, plus this 10, starting from B, 3, then 6 square. Ten times 3, 6 square over 9 square. Simplifying this to 20.247. Okay. We start with the negative, then positive. So the order of the sign is that negative here at A, on the left of B, positive. Negative, positive, here, negative, positive. We just follow this order. Negative, positive, negative, positive. If we have a long span, same. Negative first, positive, negative, positive. Okay. For BC, triangular loading, the moment at B smaller, so it is 30. Okay. Negative on the left, positive on the right. So 12 WL square over 30. So 12 L square of 6 divided by 30. Simplifying is minus 14.4. Then on the right, CB is WL square over 20. 12 times 6 square divided by 20, or 21.6. Notice that CB has a bigger moment than BC. Okay. Finish with the second level. Then the moment equation. Fix formula for the moment of AB. The formula is fixed end moment plus stiffness factor to theta A, theta B. Remember this. Fixed end moment first, stiffness factor, then to theta A, theta B. Okay, so we have AB, moment equation, AB, fixed end moment first, minus 30.864, stiffness factor, remember stiffness here is 2, stiffness factor here is 3. For AB and BA, stiffness factor 2. So fixed end moment AB 30.864 plus 2 times 2 theta A plus theta B. The order of the subscript A, then B. For BA, the fixed end moment is 20.247 plus stiffness factor of 2 times 2 theta B plus theta A. The order is B, then A. Okay. Next, we have the moment BC, fixed end moment for BC. This is minus 14.4 plus stiffness of 3 times 2 theta B plus theta C. CB, fixed end moment of 21.6 plus stiffness factor of 3 times 2 theta C plus theta B. Okay, C then B, C then B. Always twice the theta, then another theta. Then another heading, the joint condition. This is very easy to interpret, that the moment of AB is 0. 0 here, the moment AB, moment AB is 0. Then what is AB? Here, equate this to 0. Moment AB, moment here is 0. Then follow this, minus 30.864 times 2 times 2 theta A, theta B. We have two variable, theta A and theta B. Simplifying, be sure that you arrange this alphabetically. Theta A first, so this is for theta A plus 2 theta B. Then transfer this constant to the right. We have 30.864, and this is equation 1. Easy. Okay. Then the next is that moment BA plus moment BC must be 0. Okay. Since moment BA is equal to moment BC, one of these is positive, one of this is negative. Moment here is negative, moment here is positive. So when you add the moment BA plus moment BC, this is equal to 0. Okay, interpretation of this. Then what is BA? BA is this, then BC is this. You add these two, you have 22/7 plus 2 theta A, B plus theta A minus 14.4 plus 3 2 theta B plus theta C. Now simplifying this, be sure to make the subscript in alphabetical order. So theta A is 2. Here, 2 times theta A. Theta B, we have this 4 and 6. 4 and 6. Theta B is 10. theta b. Then C is this 3 times theta C. Okay. Then the constant, we have this 20.247 and minus 14.4. The 20 is greater than 14, it is positive. You transfer the constant to the right, it becomes minus 5.847, and this is equation 2. Okay, then moment CB is really 0. Moment CB is 0, simple support. And what is moment CB here? Equate this to 0. 21.6 plus 3 to theta C plus theta B equal to 0. Then simplifying in alphabetical order, B first. 3 theta B plus 6 theta C. Positive here, transfer to the right, minus 21.6. And this is equation 3. Notice that we have 3 unknowns in a slope deflection. In a slope deflection, the unknowns that will be solved is the slope or the theta. We have the 3 equations because the slope here, there is a slope at A. The beam will deflect, going down here, then going up, then going down. Okay, there is a slope at A, there is a slope at B, and there is a slope of the beam at C. So solving the 3 equations, we have theta A is positive in this direction, going down this way. Positive, it is opposite to the orientation of analytic geometry. Positive in structural, positive is going left. Then theta B is minus 1.3975, negative. Orientation is opposite that of analytic, so the slope of the tangent line at B, tangent line at B is going right. Theta C is also negative and inclined to the right, opposite of that of the analytic geometry. Now theta A is greater in magnitude, theta B is the smallest in magnitude, and theta C is the bigger in magnitude. Just visualize, this is greater in magnitude and positive, then going here, very small inclination, then negative is going up to the right, that's the meaning of the slope. Anyway, I will show to you the deflected beam later after we solve the reaction. So what is the use of this theta, 3 theta? Okay, we go back to the moment here. The 3 theta now, the angles are known. We can solve moment AB. Ultimately, this is equal to 0 because in algebra we equate this expression to 0. So this is really 0. We equate to 0. If you substitute theta A and theta B, this is really equal to 0. VA, there is a value, okay, and VC, there is also a value. These two are equal. One of that is positive, one of that is negative. VA is positive, VC is negative. They are the same magnitude but opposite in sign, VA and VC. Now CB is 0. Here, we really equate that to 0. So by algebra, ultimately this is really 0. Okay, this is 0. These two, or this one only, anyway they are the same. I want to solve BC because the moment at the support is negative, so I want to solve BC. So moment at B is equal to moment BC. This is equal to the fixed end moment BC plus coefficient. Okay, substitute fixed end moment BC is minus 14.4 plus 3, 14.4 plus 3 minus this, the theta B is negative. Theta B is negative right here. So twice the theta B, then theta C is minus 2914. So solving this, all numbers numerical equal to minus 31.4892. The answer for BA is also the same as this 31, only positive for BA. This one for the BA, the same as this but positive. Surely it is equal to 31.4892. Only that moment BA is positive. Okay, we have only one moment here for this ABC. There is only one moment at B, equal to minus 314892. Now solving for the reaction, we have cut section to the left here at B, then consider the left of the cut section AB. I want to solve RA. So moment at B is minus this 31. Moment on the right is negative. Moment on the left is positive due to these three forces. It is equal to RA moment at B is moment at B RA times 9 minus 20 times 7 minus 10 times 3. Then these three are the forces creating a moment on the left of B, which is positive, while on the right the moment is negative. Positive here, the negative here, equate that the two moments BA and BC are equal, so that we have only one unknown. RA is 15.3901. Okay, to solve for RB, RA now is solved. To solve for RB, we take moment at C and equate to 0. All the forces on the left, solve that, then equate to 0. Okay, we have RB times 6 plus the reaction of 15,339 due to RA. This is now given times the distance of 6 and 6, 12, 15. Okay, 15. This is 6 and 6, 12 plus 3, 15. The concentrated load, uniform load, triangular load, 1/2 12 by 6 times distance from C, the centroid, is 1/3 of 6. Then concentrated load of 10 times distance of 9, here to here 9. Then 20 times distance of 13. This is 9 and 4, 13. Then equate that to 0. We have only one unknown, RB. Okay. RB is 31.8576. It's easy to solve. Okay. Given now RA and RB, don't solve RC by summation forces vertical. Usually take moment to solve for RC. So cut section at B, then consider the right cut section BC. Just solve this, and we have a moment at B as minus 31 on the left, minus 31 4892. So RC times 6, RC times 6, opposite the direction, clockwise here, counterclockwise here, with respect to B. So minus 1/2, 12 by 6, 12 by 6 times 4. 2/3 of 6 is 4. Then equate to the moment at B, 31.4892. Then one unknown, RC, is equal to 18.7521. If you add the three reaction, the sum of this, I think, is 66. Okay, just check the summation forces of this. This is your checking. Always take moment to solve all the reaction. Do not take summation forces vertical. Okay. Next, we have the shear and moment diagram. Because all the reaction are given, all the moments are given, we have this. Now this is the deflected beam. Positive here, negative here, then negative here. The moment here is bigger than the moment here, or interior span. Okay, we have this. We have this three reaction I listed here. Then we can draw this shear and moment diagram. Looks like this. Now parabolic here because of this triangular load. Now to interpret, why is it concave downward, not concave upward? Here going like that, not like this. Now the rate of drop of the force in a triangular load here very small, then it becoming bigger and bigger. Okay, in a shear diagram, the rate of drop here first is almost horizontal, almost horizontal, very small. Then later it goes very fast to the right. To interpret how to draw the parabolic chord. Okay. Then the moment diagram, we have this zero moment at A, zero moment at C. Out of this, we can draw the moment here, the moment here, moment here, then zero here. The moment here is due to this distance. We can compute this. Now this topic of how to solve these values is under the strength of material, so I will not explain this anymore. Anyway, we will have a guide here, shear moment diagram. And our discussion for this, we have solved the moment and the three reaction as well as the shear and moment diagram. Here I presented to you. Then that's end our discussion for this slope deflection, the second series of lecture. Then I will challenge you to solve this. Instead of P as 20, change that to 16. Then P2, instead of 10, change that to 410, and W, change this to 10. All distances the same. Practice solve. Then theta A, theta B, answer theta C. The same sign as the previous, positive, negative, negative. Then moment at B is 31.5259. Check whether this is really positive or negative, but the numerical value is this 31.5259. Check whether this is positive or negative. Then RA 13, RB 31, then RC 14. Then the second challenge problem for you, we have this P1, P2, and W, triangular load. Then change the distance. Instead of 2, 4, 3, 6, distances are 3, 2, 3, 3, and 6. 2, 3, 3, and 6. Change the distance. Then answer, we have the K is 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Then the moment, the resulting moment is minus 24.0754 B. Theta, equation. The equation are given so that you can check this. Your solved equation. 3 equation. Notice theta A, theta B, theta C. We have 3 equations. Then theta A 4.26, theta B minus 1.21, theta C is minus 1.193. Then RA, RB, and RC are given. This is a check only if you follow the instruction. Then another challenge problem, P1 14, P2 is 8, then W is 12. The same. Distances are 2, 4, 4, and 6. 2, 4, 4, and 6. Then the K is 3 and 5. Here in the second problem, 3 and 4. Here the K is 3 and 5. Then the moment is minus 27.45 moment at B. There is no other moment here except B. So if this is leave blank, the subscript without the subscript, understood that this is moment at B. Again, the three moments are given here as a check. I give this to you as a given, but for you that you solve, it is not a given. You have to solve this. Equation 1, equation 2, equation 3. Theta A now, by the three equation, theta A solved 4.41, theta B is minus 0.3, theta C is minus 201, then RA, RB, and RC. Check also the summation forces vertical with the 3 must be equal to the sum of these three external loads. Okay, now that's terminate my discussion on the slope deflection 2. Be sure to subscribe my video so that maybe I will be challenged to solve another, or maybe in the future a lot of topics to be discussed. Okay, thank you and good luck.